You guys. Sorry, it's a few minutes late today. I was trying to figure out something in my channel. I decided to push it off till later. I have to submit some ID or something in order to actually verify myself some more. I was trying to do some settings where I update links and stuff in my description, but my my ID needs to be verified first. So sent that in. Hopefully it goes quick, and then tomorrow my descriptions of my video will be able to include URLs and links to anywhere important. Closing all these unimportant windows. There's a way to save my settings. I gotta make a workspace, I think. Let's see what this one does. Okay, nothing. I think I didn't save anything to this workspace, but this is the one I wanted to make. I just made a bunch of Ys. I was thinking about doing some higher frequency trades today, like if we went a little quicker, like the 1 minute or 5 minute mark. Oh man, I was up doing some programming last night. I was up a little later than normal. Definitely feeling it. Alright, so I guess I can explain a little bit of what I try to do based on ways I've traded in the past. So here's here's an example of a depth chart from Coinbase, right? You can see the order book and trade history next to it. This is like a visual representation of what's happening right before this type of thing happens, right? So you can see like these candles that are like super wicky, and these ones, those are typically where the price action is like going from one piece of support to another, creating like a fair value gap basically. But if you ever see spots where they're jumping back and forth, and you have multiple candles that are all like kind of the same height. I'm really bad at explaining this because I don't know any of like the actual terminology. It's all like self-taught, but yeah, any that are like super wicky but all around the same level, it's usually that spot is being cleared out in a way, like all the resistance in between those two levels. So depending on the pattern of the candles, right before that like clearing out, or like the pattern that happens as it clears out, it's a good indicator as to whether or not it's going to push, you know, one direction or the other. But usually after some of that time, there's a lot of movement. But that's like a pretty basic thing, right? That people, I think a lot of people know that. So like right here to right here-ish, this little bit's going to bounce back and forth, and eventually the jump from here to here will be quicker and easier to make. So you just sit and you watch and you wait until the candles indicate, okay, it's fallen down here, but it's going to rise up because it's been a red one that bounced down and then bounced right back up. Like it's like starts here, quickly goes down and goes back. So the candle's really small, like thin wick till it goes back here. And then again, but it's a little bit lower maybe, wick again. And then for the last time, it's going to like go down. And then maybe sit there for a sec. Go back up a little bit, drop back. And then it'll sit here and then it'll go up. It's like a... I'll try to draw what I'm looking for. So you have some price action, and then this might be like this. Oh no. And then you get one that looks kind of like this, and then you get one that kind of looks like this. We need the line, so we want to draw some of these. So this one's going to look... Okay, I mean this also, the way I'm drawing it, it's starting to look really like a downtrend. Sorry. Ugh. My nose just had some dripping. It's great when you're sitting there and your body decides to just attack you. All I was doing was breathing. Damn, I can't get this line straight now. Alright, whatever. And then one more that looks like this. Something like that. If you have these pieces right here are kind of indicating it was like, oh my god, what a bad color. Right here are kind of indicating that it was trying to push down, but each time that it did, there was sufficient support enough that it rose up quickly enough to keep the volume of trade in the upper portion of that candle for that period of time. So what that means is the sell power is falling because the buys are seeing it sit in this range, and they're trying to just continue to buy it up from there. Yeah, I don't see any, like, where I joined was after 10, and that I didn't look early enough to actually see any patterns that I would have been able to go on. But I mean, this by itself is not key. You'd also have to look at the range overall. So like for this graph, I forget how to load in longer. I just have to make a new chart for now. Alright, here's the full NQ. So for this one, this isn't the crypto that I was just showing on this other page, but in a very similar sense, you could do it, but you'd have to see the general overall trend of the market in the moment. Yeah, so this that I'm talking about, depending on the setup, before it, those wicks are going to indicate that it's going to move potentially down. So we could actually see here, like right here, all these wicks that are aiming down. Yeah, I guess I should have drawn these wicks a little bit higher too, to make it a little bit more even, that it was just like sitting in that range. But yeah, these kind of indicate, okay, this whole area is getting kind of cleared out of trades, so that the price is going to move between those 2 points way faster. So you do see a drop, but then it recovers very quickly because it was actually sitting in this spot for so long that once people start buying it, there's no resistance, and it just continues up. But like I said, you have to look at like the whole entire, or at least some portion of the history of the graph, in order to understand where the trend is going. These are just like a couple pieces of the bigger picture that you should be looking at. I wonder if I'm allowed to trade Bitcoin with Apex. Oh my gosh, man. What's happening? Alright. It's also like trying to think of the other shapes. Yeah, so like if you get this shape also, if you get this shape and the trend of the market, so you have like the daily move, or the, I don't know, whatever moving average is. Oh shit, that's and some go like that. So they're going like that. It's like, even though this might have some green that's going down, it's going to go back up because you have your moving average is also indicating it's going to go up. So this type of dip that has like an extreme wick but still two very strong points going back up are spots where you definitely want to take note. Oh my gosh. Alright, we're going to do some 30-second trades. I'm just looking at some of the chart from earlier today to see if I can find any examples of those. You can generally use it with NASDAQ because it's always going up. So those trends exist, so you have to just wait for the right signals. Oh. Yeah, I kind of feel like maybe we'll get it here, actually. Okay. This is the daily. So the idea here is it's going. See this drop? They kind of were like, those candles, the only reason that really went back up was because it was the start of a new day. So people were probably anticipating like, oh, it'll change, things will be better. But then the sell pressure continued, dropped all the way down to here. That wick is huge. Goes back up. Again, wick comes down, wick goes up. So we're going to have to look at tomorrow, see what that looks like in comparison to the rest. If tomorrow is looking similar to yesterday, it's probably a good day to buy. Like, regardless of when. Of course, you'd want to buy it on like the low point, right? But if we're looking at a daily scale, that is going to be a low point in the grand scheme of some days. But again, this is the highest it's been in a minute. So, dude, what is that? How do you guys trust this type of market? They manipulate it so much. Oh, man. I can prove it's manipulated. It's like, actually, that's what the rules are for. They manipulate it so it doesn't just do its own thing. Not like Bitcoin. We're looking good today. We're only 500 mil in the hole in our sim account. Oh my. Oh my. I mean, that dip was big. If I had to guess, we're gonna head into a nice little recession for a few months, and it'll bounce back up. But I don't really know at all, so. So I'm trying to figure out my trading strategies because the prop firms, they don't really let you trade 100% freely. There are rules. Yeah, so if you like to trade long term and you like to buy at a position because you expect the market to rise over time, it doesn't look like trading futures through Apex is the way to go because they require you to have your trades closed out daily. So you can't leave anything overnight. Um, so I guess it is more aimed towards like the high frequency day traders who want to just like wake up and trade every day versus someone who's like, I see the market conditions. It'll be a good time to buy on Monday and I'll check back in on Thursday or something like that. Um, so I guess that's how they kind of get you and make you lose. You can't wait it out with the money. You just have to accept the loss. So I'm looking and they also have rules. Whoa. Alright, so these rules, I guess. You have to trade at least 7 non-consecutive days, so over 2 weeks. Oh, orders exceeding my limit will be rejected. So I guess what I did on my sim account would not be allowed. I accidentally typed in 100,000 and let me buy them all. Dude, they should do the fees the max amount or less. It's just too vague. It's gonna open up too many. Oh. Yeah, so I'll definitely have to work on my strategy a bit, knowing that the trades can't stay overnight. I got like okay at figuring out where it was gonna go, but the timing of it, not so much. So in my own trades, when I'm trading, I can set my own like limit orders and stuff and just wait. But for this, I won't be able to. It's crazy you have to pay for this stuff additionally. Like, they should be required to include that. Maybe not for eval accounts, I guess, if it's like a virtual account, but for like, if you're really trading on their platforms, in order for like full transparency, that should be offered. Alright, so now we know. Yo, this 30-second. This is one. Let's see if it goes up a little. If it goes up a little, I'm going to buy like right here. Let's see what happens. Oh shit. Yo. From the CEO. From where? From, is that Project X or Apex or wait, no, not Apex. Trying to remember. Thought it was, yeah, okay. I'm trying to remember which one it was, but it was the one where you were like, oh, the interview is kind of eh. I don't know. Yeah. Alright, I need my chart trader on. We're gonna make some chart. Dude, what's going on here? Oh my god. That's not what I want to look at all. I'm trying to buy in right now. This is such a good spot. Oh my god. It dipped right as I went to buy. Yeah, I wanted to... Wait, what? You can't submit an exit order to a strategy until any of its entry orders have been filled. I don't know what just happened. Is it my strat? What is going on here? What are my positions? Am I on my sim account? Oh my god, that's why. Okay. Wow, I missed it. I bought one in market.
Order filled.
Time to go down in money. Yeah. I'm gonna wait for it to go up. This was a spot where I was thinking it was cleared that out a bit. I did not buy it as low as I wanted to. I was trying to buy it like down here, but gonna get it to go up a little bit and then sell. This number right here, do you know if this is including, like, I'm assuming it's including the cost of any of the fees and stuff. It should be calculating all of that into this already, right? Like, it knows. Oh no.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Sure gets to set up all of your orders right below where you just bought, so that when it drops, you get committed fully to the market. Right, we're about to do that right now. It's about to make me buy all of these, and then it might even drop further, and then I have to just sit here and wait and close out because of the apex rules of closing my trades by the end of the day. It's gonna be so good.
Order filled.
Oh yeah, we're buying. We're buying.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
We're getting some, and then it is popping a little bit back up.
Order submitted.
I'm layering all of these right here. Hopefully it dips a little bit more and we can grab them and then flip them in a couple minutes.
Order filled. Order filled.
Oh shoot. It's going. I'm just gonna keep adding buys.
Order filled. Order submitted.
Right here.
Order filled.
And this one is going to be there.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order filled.
Hey, okay, it worked. Whoa, it just sold something? Oh no, is it because I went down automatically? Yeah, okay, so it's considering it lost before. Is it considering it lost already? Like it's not going to give me like 20 minutes to see where the market goes? Is that what, like it did a sell for me? I can't tell what happened there. Did it buy low, sell high? I don't know. I was just doing it. I'll swap. Dude, how am I supposed to trade? Like, okay, we're gonna watch for like 10 minutes or 20 minutes or whatever and see where it goes. This is the 30-second chart. There's still quite some time for it to get back up. If we look at the minute, we bought that whole downtrend, and then it just went a little bit lower, but this spot right here looks like it can be a good spot that ends up balancing out. I hope it's not liquidated, and if it is, I have to figure out a better strategy, I guess. I was trying to pick it up in a spot where it was clearly like removing the resistance by trying to push downwards a little before it actually fully broke out and plummeted, because I thought it would either plummet or go up. So now we gotta see where it goes. Yeah. Yeah, that's dumb, dude. Yeah. I think they should do it based on the end of the day or like something else. Like there has you could you can literally blow your account in 1 second if you place all of your orders at one price and it drops like $2 and then goes up $5 more. I'm just saying all trading is a gamble. This is like I understand why they think it should be, but it's just going against trading in general. Trading is a gamble. Wait, why? Just like smaller volume? What do you mean when you start out? Like, what's the difference between doing that when you start out and doing this when you start out, or doing that versus this? You lose less. Yeah, but ultimately, you're still. The idea is still like they're trying to have you predict the future, right? So you're gambling no matter what. Yeah. Damn, dude. Look at that. It's going back up. Alright, so they consider any amount that it goes down to be losing. So buying on the downtrends is not a good idea ever, because you'll instantly lose. That's basically what I'm saying. It doesn't matter what, if you're on NQ or MNQ, if you buy on the downtrend, you instantly lose. Once you start trading bulk, like, otherwise you're trading amounts that don't really matter for whatever account you're on. Like if you trade like 1 or 2 contracts and make like $4 or $5 on a 50K account, I guess they're looking for it to be like a consistent type of interest type thing. Hmm. Yeah, I really do dislike that though. Because look, the price is pretty much back up. I would have made a decent bit, and there's like 2 trades now that wouldn't have been hit because I was thinking about buying this whole entire down run and then selling it all when it popped back up, because I thought, hey, it would probably pop back up within the first few minutes because of the history that was happening. Yeah. It's more of a game than actual trading, is what it is. You have to follow their rules. Which I would say is actually more gambling. Because instead of having a strategy you can rely on, you have to cut your strategies short. All right. Time to make a post. I'm writing a post on our website. Boom. We're getting some posts on here, though. Looks like people are posting. What a move, shorts. Dude. Oh my god. I mean, they're scammers, man. I don't know what else to say. Not in a bad way, obviously, because they are really good at what they're doing. They're doing it good, and people like it. But it's just not trading the market the way I'm used to. I would have had a profit day today because I also had things to cover. But the automatic liquidation. I really got to figure that out. All right. I'm probably actually gonna just end it there. My account's donezo. Yeah, I'll go complain about this more to someone else, I'm sure. I will probably be at this again tomorrow, and with a better strategy. And by better strategy, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna bring dice and just roll them, depending on the number. Probably make a gamble, because that's what it is now. Now, really, what I should have done is have more confluence factors that showed me the bars would have been going up sooner, but yeah, see over there.
Breaking news, breaking news.
He's live right now. Yeah, he's got some people, some subs, some viewers. But
He's
yeah, I'll watch that another time. I see he's live. I don't want to watch live streams on my stream, but I do need to tune in. But yeah, I just got to get past that. That part's annoying to me. Coming from other trading, like actual trading, not prop trading. But yeah. All right, I'm gonna wrap it up there, and then figure out how to reset my account for the next day. My sim account's still going strong. We're only at negative 620 mil. Yeah. Hopefully we can increase that to negative bill. Alright, thanks guys for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys later. I always take so long to close this out, you know? It's because I actually just start playing games on my other screen. I'm like a little zoomer. I don't have the attention span to actually manage this. That's why I just draw on the charts. No. Alright, I'm just kidding. Okay, I'll see you guys later.